You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Apple of thine eye, hide me under the shadow of thy wing, O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle, so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be. Cover my mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover my mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me.
Do not categorize the blessing by colors. It is not the colors you need to watch. It is the character. Watch out for the character I'm going to tell you, there are three basic types of people that you will interact with if you are a child of destiny. Can I share this with you? The first group are confidants. Confidants. You will have very few of them. Confidants are those people in your life who love you unconditionally. They are into you. Whether you're up or down, right or wrong, they are into you. They are in for the long haul. If you get in trouble, they get in trouble with you. They'll come see you in the jailhouse. They'll come get you out the crack house. They're confidants. You can open up and share anything with them. You'll never inherit your kingdom until you find your confidant. You can't be David till you find your Jonathan. Having a good confidant is the key that unlocks the kingdom, because you were raised outside the gate and God's going to cause you to reach over the wall. You got to have a confidant behind the wall who can mentor you for what God is going to do next in your life. The problem with most people is that everybody they run around with is under them. And so you are forever feeding people who can't feed you. And after years of feeding them, they begin to drain you. You got to have somebody who can feed you so you can feed somebody else. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Am I talking to anybody in here? You need the confidant then. The confidant is those few people that come along in your life that are for you. They are with you. They are intimately intertwined in your life. They are there to make sure that you reach your destiny. They will confront you. They will get in your face. They will get in your business. They will tell you when you're wrong, because they are confidants. If you have 2 or 3 of them in a lifetime, you are a blessed person. Without them, you'll never be who God called you to be. You need to find your confidant. Number 2, the other group are your constituents. They are not into you. They are into what you are for. They are for what you are for. They are your constituents. And as long as you are for what they are for, they will walk with you and work with you and labor with you, but never think that they are for you. They are for what you are for. And you have to know that, because if they meet somebody else that will further their agenda, they will leave you and hook up with them, because they were never for you. They were just for what you were for. They are your constituents. And throughout your life, if you're not careful, particularly if you're broken, you will mistake your constituents for your confidants. And you will think that they are for you when they are really not for you. They are just for what you are for. And by the time you get through falling in love with them, they will break your heart as they hook up with somebody else who is for what you are for, because it was never about you anyway. It was about the causes that you represent. They are for what you are for, but they are not for you. They are your constituents. Can I go deeper with this? The third group are your comrades. These people are not for you, nor are they for what you are for. It is just that they are against what you are against. And the comrades will make strange bedfellows. This will cause people to come together who are not for you, and they are not for what you are for, but they are against what you are against. And they will team up with you to help fight a greater enemy. But don't be confused by their associations. They will only be with you until the victory is accomplished. These people are like scaffolding. They come into your life to fulfill a purpose. And when the purpose is complete, the scaffolding is removed. But don't be upset when they are removed, because the building always remains when the scaffolding is removed. What I'm saying to you, my brothers and sisters, expect the constituents and the comrades to leave you and desert you after a while. Don't be upset when they don't react to your dream the way you expected them to, because they were never really with you in the first place. Be careful then then who you tell your dream to. Because if you tell your dream to your constituents, they will desert you and try to fulfill the dream without you. If you tell it to your comrades, they won't support it because they never were for what you were for anyway. If you find a few people in your entire life with whom you can share your dream with, you are a blessed somebody. I can tell you how to identify people who are really for you. If they are really for you, they will weep with you when you weep, and they will rejoice when you rejoice. When you walk in a room and you tell somebody good news, stop being happy for a minute and watch their reaction. If they're not happy for you, shut your mouth and walk back out of the door. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying to you. Oh, yeah, because when they are really connected to you, they will be happy for you when you share your dream. Find somebody, look them in the eye and say, are you happy for me? If you don't get the right reaction, don't tell them anything else. You need somebody who's really going to be happy for you. I don't want just anybody praying for me. I don't want none of them haters praying for me because you know you hate me and you don't want me to succeed. I want somebody praying for me who really wants me to be blessed, who wants me to be an overcomer, so you can put up your oil and stop speaking in tongues because you know you never did speak to me anyway, and ain't no need in you coming up here in this hospital like you gonna pray some cancer up off of me. I'd rather have somebody who really loves me lay across the bed and rebuke the devil. And God is so faithful, he'll always give you somebody. Oh, if he ever sent anybody into your life to help you, you ought to just clap your hands and thank him for the people he sent. Don't worry about the people he took. You ought to praise him for the people he sent. Tell somebody, say, somebody help me. I didn't get here by myself. Somebody helped me to get here. Somebody taught me how to stand. Somebody got me behind the gate. Somebody taught me the protocol of the palace. Somebody encouraged me when I felt like dropping out of school. Somebody helped me when my back was up against the wall. Somebody mentored me when I was going through a divorce. Somebody helped me when I was going through a crisis. God is so faithful that he will never leave himself without a witness. He will send somebody.
Lord, we tune into WZYE 95.9, the world right in the airwaves, shining bright and fine. From Margate to the islands, the signal never fades. We lift our hands and praise you for the joy that it brings today. Bless Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the viewers too. Every viewer, every caller, every chatter in the crew. Pour your favor on the station, let the Holy Ghost flow free. WZYE 95.9, broadcasting victory. Ha! a the bone, a the bone, a the bone. Yellow chan can loan a the bone, a the bone. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag, she bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad business of the Iron Lady rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey, Trinidad champion. She come from the struggle. No, the poor man feel pocket empty, light be lie, but she nah kneel. Open the door for the youth, them give them hope and chance. Build school, build road, give every pitney a dance. Them say economy dead, she say watch me now. Bring back the jobs, make the dollar run through. From Laventil to Cedros, from Tobago shore. She feeding the hungry, she open every door. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag, she bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad business of the Iron Lady rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey, Trinidad champion, champion, champion. Trinidad champion, hey, Trinidad champion, Trinidad. Them try back, she down, try shake, she foundation. But she stand like Everest, pure determination. Caring for the children, no more hungry belly cry. Books in them and future bright like blue sky. She willing fi fight, she willing fi bleed. For every Trini soul, every single need. Oil money flowing, tourism boss again. Trinidad and Tobago with the boss of the chain. No more begging no island, we lead in the pack. Kamla the general, we marching right back. She fly straight to USA, link up with Trump. Sit down like boss, no time for no stump. Talk for the people, talk for the land. Come back with the pen, we go right all the wrong. And sign off the deals, make the money rain hard. Economy jump up, no more so fired. Poor man get house, children get light. She rewrite the future, make everything right. That pen in she hand like Excalibur blade. Kamla the queen, know the whole world afraid. She's strong, she wise, she love we fi true. From the ghetto to the mansion, she there for me and you. One voice, one nation, one Trinidad queen. 23 seats and beyond, she live in the dream. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Superpower Caribbean, watch the whole world shake. She get the pen, she right the wrong. Now we on top, eh. Mountain Kamla, Trinidad and Tobago, we back on top again, eh. Trumpin' champion, Kamla, 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 Kamla. Trinidad forever.
Back whatever, for whatever, back whatever. We moving up, straight to the top, top. We moving up, straight to the top. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Better days are change has finally come. We fix it TNT. You and see his love. Run and tell everybody the work has just begun. We build it TNT. You and see will get it done. For whatever, and back whatever. 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 Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Is yet to come. We shape it TNT. You and see his love. Run and tell everybody. Together we are one. We grow in TNT. You and see will get rid of it. Up. Straight to the top. We moving up. Straight to the top. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. UNC will get it done. UNC has just begun. UNC for everyone. UNC is love.
P&M propaganda fire upon that. Mr. Wall Street, man with the facts. I was ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest, you see that. Love until born, New Jersey breed. Real runner, freedom fighter. Uncle Tommy the silent assassin, greed. Things right, all the people on the track, the callers, the viewers. Whole night, we originate, not imitate. We not copy, we create. Bring the truth and the facts to the people. Big up Trinidad and Tobago, Nolly. From Love till Hills to Jersey streets, you rise. Silent assassin with the microphone, cutting lies like a knife. WZYE 95.9, the station where the real ones tune in. Bubble heads talking nonsense, but Wall Street drop the facts and win. Fraud of the week, get exposed, no filter, no gloves. They are the real runner, freedom fighter pushing from above. Chatters light up, callers, boss, viewers locking strong. Uncle Tommy in the building, propaganda, don't you hear the song? Mr. Wall Street, man with the facts. Always ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest, yes, yeah, that. Love until born, New Jersey breed. Real runner, freedom fighter. Uncle Tommy the silent assassin, greed. Ready for the fight, ready for set things right. All the people on the chat, the callers, the viewers. All night, we originate, not imitate. We not copy, we create. Bring the truth and the facts to the people. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, them frauds attack, them bubble heads are shake. But Wall Street drop knowledge like a 45, now fear. From love until to the word, the silent wanna speak. Freedom fighter in the night, the truth where the people seek. WZYE 95.9, the frequency we control. Callers bust the line, chapters bust the pole. We ready for the war, ready for the fight. Set the record straight every single night. Is it? We originate, not imitate. The silent assassin don't talk. Now the facts are regular. Big up every Trini, every Tobagonian, every listener on the wave. Uncle Tommy, Mr. Wall Street. Love until to Jersey we brave. Mr. Wall Street, what? Man with the facts. Always ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest, yes it does. Rest it. Love until born, New Jersey breed. Yes. Real runner, freedom fighter. Uncle Tommy, the silent assassin, greed. Ready for the fight, ready for set things right. All the people on the chat, the callers, the viewers. All night, we originate, not imitate. We not copy, we create. Bring the truth and the facts to the people. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. And Tobago. Big up Trinidad and Tobago.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Let me say a special happy Tuesday to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsheet, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And you know the drill, ladies and gentlemen. As soon as you join us, do your WZYE civic duty, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Like, share, and subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. Or you can also reach us at 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And this is how we start the thing.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. and on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And let me bring in my pal, the young man himself, the man better known as Uncle Tommy. Tommy, where are we going today?
Very good, Professor Walstradamus. And how are you?
Today is a splendiferous, marvelous, tremendiferous, splentastic, wonderfulicious, fantabulous, splentacular day to me. I can't complain.
That's enough.
Yeah. I can't complain. Even though you want to complain, I went out and trained in the rain today. You know? Good rain.
Yeah, that rain was light rain.
Yeah, that was light rain, you know. And I just tell my of course, you know, folks, running development academy, you know, I started that academy back in 1992, boy. Yeah, boy. I think it's 1992. I started that, you know, Tommy.
Wow, that's many years.
Yeah, boy, man. You know, Tommy, it's interesting, eh? You know, since I came to this country, I have started several businesses. By the way, I'll just say that, yeah. So, folks, I'm starting, Tommy, I'm starting a new YouTube channel called The Born Again. You get it?
The Born Again.
The Born Again. Yeah. The Born Again. Right?
I hear.
Right? So I'm starting my own YouTube channel called The Born Again, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. I already have the Facebook set up, the Instagram, and the TikTok. Right? I just had to finish the YouTube now. Right? I had the logo and everything. I go see if I get the logo and I go put it up. And this channel, Tommy, the YouTube channel, I'm gonna take people into deep into the deep woods, Tommy, into the forest, into the deep forest. Is your phone there?
I'm ignoring that phone.
Okay. Into the deep forest, Tommy, of the things that I do on a daily basis. It will entail, Tommy, my sketching, the sketches that I do, right? It will entail the different things that I drink. I will do some comparisons of certain things that I do. I will put up the different shoes that I run in, and I have a review to do on some Nike shoes, Some Nike shoes that will be coming, and I'll be reviewing different type of drinks, different type of coconut water, and I still have to buy the drone in order to videotape my work.
Did you locate the particular drone that you need for your application?
No, not as yet, you know. I still in the process. Just to give me one, but I want one that can last for at least an hour. You understand? Because if I'm gonna run for like about 45 minutes, if it's only lasting for half an hour, I don't want to have to stop.
Yeah, you need headroom.
Change the battery, right? So, you know, that is the thing I'll do. So I'll be recording my training, and I'll be giving all my competitors my secret, right? Also, Tommy, I'll be giving one of my biggest secret, Tommy, is my smoothie on mornings. That's a big,
Nutrition.
huh?
Nutrition.
Right. I'm a big secret. Big secret. But we all family, so I'll be sharing that with you all. And then you all could like and subscribe, look born again. You know what I mean? And of course, all the results from my races on them, and hopefully I'll be able to start doing videos of them so you could see. And Tommy, let me tell people ahead of time, Oh, most of the time I compete in events, I compete against people that are 40 and sometimes 50 years younger than me. So, it have a fella in the chat, Tommy. He must be even run a good 5 meter dash. You understand? But I not into calling names, Tommy. But if you call a
Understand.
name, I will clap. But I don't like to call people names. Yeah? Who can run a 5 meter dash and you go have something to say. You understand?
You had to be talking about Mr. Joseph.
I don't like to call people names. I not into that. You understand? But anytime this young boy from Chumaca make an accomplishment, you understand? He always has something backward to say. Let me put it that way. But I really don't take him on. I don't take him on. You understand? Yeah.
True.
So folks, stay tuned for that. Born Again. The channel will be Born Again. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. And you'll delve into the private life of yours truly, Anselm Leborn. Right? All right. So that is it. Let's go to the chat. Tommy,
Yeah. She did it 5 times straight.
5 times what?
No, Uranus is a man or a woman?
Tommy, how much time you go ask that question?
But I still never had a definitive answer. That
Right.
stuck in my mind.
Let me get the answer once and for all. Uranus, can you Uranus, can you call us, please? Call us at 973-868-1444. This is I'm begging you to call. I'm begging you. Uranus, please. Please. Call us at 973-868-1444. I'm going to put the number up on the screen for you. I want you to call us so we could, or you know what? If you don't want to call, send us a WhatsApp note. Send us a WhatsApp note. Send us a WhatsApp note and let us know whether you are male or female.
It'd be nice if you send a voice note.
Or a voice note, yes. Send a voice note. Look the numbers on the screen. Send a voice note. All right? 973. Send it to 973-868. That should be 868. Oh, that get 8. No, fix that number.
973-868-1444.
Yeah. I know it. A number become 858 there, boy, just so.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, Uranus, call us. Or send us a text, send us a voice note. Let us know. All right? We want to finally put Tommy Fierce to rest.
Well, because I hear you said he sometimes for Uranus. And I find Uranus sounds like a female name. So.
All right. Let me see if put something in the chat. Let me see.
So Uranus was first and Baju was second?
Hold up. Let me see if Uranus put anything in the chat. Okay. Miss Santa Cruz say Uranus is a man. Steve says Uranus is a planet in the solar system. Miss Santa Cruz say, oh shit, you're going to make somebody jealous. Satan will come and do derogatory remarks. Correct is right. Yeah, you're right. Correct is right. So Tommy, I think it's late to rest. Uranus is a male. All right?
Who confirmed that?
The Santa Cruz confirm it. Santa Cruz say Uranus is a male.
Is she guessing or is she sure?
She sure. Tommy, J Howlett says Neptune. Tommy, I don't know. Monica Rampi soon saying that Angie was second. Look, Angie, look on the screen there. So you go take that up with Monica and
What if Monica says so? Then I'm probably made a mistake. I'm human. I can make a mistake.
Okay, all right. I say no to that. Monica said, well, should that fella that run like a crab looking for water? Oh, God. Look. Batos calling him. Is it Tommy? I don't have to call people name, you know. Why not? Look, even though just school calling him. I not into name calling. I don't call people name. All I do is clapping. Yeah, that's it.
So you've been catching some of the World Cup games?
Yeah, man. What do you mean? Yeah, Ronaldo scored today.
Yep.
You see that one?
Yep.
Messi now is the leading goal scorer in World Cup. But Mbappe right behind him.
Yeah, Mbappe is on the heels.
To me, that fella does look like a 16 or 17-year-old fella.
Yeah, boy.
But
You're a teenager.
But you real good, right? The
Hmm.
man fast, and you know what? You know, Tommy, I thought my son could have been next
Pele?
Ronaldo, or one of them, you know. I thought so, you know. He had real speed and real skills, you know. He had skills with a Z, you know. Skills.
What happened? He never loved it that much.
Say that again, Tommy.
He didn't love football that much.
You know, Tommy, you're very good, you know. Tommy,
Because with skills and gifts like that, you have to love the sport to capitalize on it.
and Tommy, that fella, I ain't lying to you, Tommy. Yeah, it's my son and thing, eh? You understand? But Tommy, this fella went to Division 1 school. And I know fly by night school. And as a freshman, Tommy, he went to the school as a forward. And as a freshman, he started as center back. As a freshman, eh?
Wow.
Center back. As a freshman, you know.
Yeah, that means he was young. Probably
He was the
19,
only
19
freshman.
18 or 19 or so.
Yeah, he was the only freshman starter on the team. And I was like, you know, I'd hope for him. But you remember the quote I said, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work out?
Mm-hmm.
He had all the talent in the world, all the skills, everything, Tommy.
He just didn't love it enough.
Somehow, Tommy, the work ethic, well. And Tommy, you know, it's interesting now. Now, he had the work ethic more than anything else now. He disciplined like anything else now. You understand? I mean, that just goes to show you that some people come to the game late, so to speak. Right? He had it kind of, I wouldn't say easy, but kind of easy going through. Now remember, Tommy, he went to boarding school for 2 years. And in 2 years at boarding school, he became the school top scorer, scoring 45 goals in 2 years.
Wow.
In 2 years, top scorer, 45 goals. And just about 2 years ago, a person who went to the school for 4 years broke his record. He went for 2 score 45. A person went to school 4 years and broke his record. So if you know what if make a man do, Tommy?
Yeah. He thought he was in the bathroom.
No, the fella went off a cliff and dive off. And when he realized he dive off, he said if he could only fly.
Hmm. Hmm.
he said if I could only fly, you know? If make a man do that, I'm telling you, if
I thought he believed he
and
could fly.
say that again.
I thought he believed that he could fly.
Well, he had a belief he could fly. Yeah. So when he dive off and he realized he can't fly, he said, man, if I could only fly. It was
Poor
too late.
fella. What
Yeah. You know, Tommy,
an idea.
it's just interesting, growing up with your kids and thing, and you try to instill into them, the work ethic that you as a parent, but sometimes it does pick it up and sometimes it does come kind of late. Every single person that I coach, Tommy, I tell them, write down in your room, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Every kid that I coach. And some kids come back to me, Tommy, today, after 25 years or 10 years later, they say, Coach LeBon, I remember that quote you used to tell me about hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. You understand? So these things leave a mark on these young kids. And I always tell people that I train, you are not just here for track and field, but you are also here to learn life skills. You see? Life skills. And I always tell people, if you're in sports, there's the double A. There's academic and athletics.
I used to, in the kids that I mentored, I used to have them say an affirmation. And I hope that they still say it. Every day I had them say, I tell them that they should look in the mirror when they do it. Look in the mirror and say, I was born for a great destiny.
Yeah. And another thing I say to them, they say, Coach, I can't do that. I said, let me tell you something. You see that page? You see that can't page? Rip it out of the dictionary. Can't or cannot. Rip that page out of the dictionary. You understand? Don't ever put that into your mind about you can't or you cannot. Or this is impossible. I also tell them impossible also spells I am
I
possible.
am possible.
Impossible also spells I am possible.
I am possible, yep.
Yes. So rip that out of the dictionary that you have. Right? And with them, Tommy, I use words like excellent, splendid, splendiferous. You understand? Trying to motivate them and inspire them. Because at these age, Tommy, these kids are like sponge,
Very impressionable.
Yeah, Tommy, I'm training an 11-year-old young lady, right? She's 11 years. She ran one of the fastest times. Well, this was a personal. She ran one of the fastest time in the country for her age group.
For age group.
11 years of age. 11 years of age. Or, as we talking that, okay, when we get a break, folks, I'm going to revive the Lavender to Wall Street Scholarship Foundation. But I'm reviving it with a difference. It's now Lavender to Wall Street and beyond. I want to give one of my friends in Trinidad credit for this. Tommy, we were talking, right? And he said, Wall Street, boy, that Lavender to Wall Street Scholarship Foundation is a great idea, boy. It's a great idea for kids to be able to get a scholarship to go away and make something of their life, you know. He said, what should, I will do my favor. Could you think about expanding it beyond Lavantil? Right? So, you know, I really care about Lavantil. And folks are sorry for digressing, but you know, these things happen just like that. So Tommy, I thought about it. I said, boy, I don't understand how passionate I am about Lavantil. You know? And I thought about it, I said, you know, I said, partner, you know what? You have a very valid point. Because if I leave it, Lavantil to Wall Street Scholarship Foundation, people go think it's only for people in Lavantil and environs. And that wasn't really the goal of it. The goal was anybody in Trinidad and Tobago, anybody, right, who have the talent and the academics, right, to be able to be scholarship material, right, they should be able to get a scholarship. And I want to say this. I told this to the person, the person have a daughter who just received a full scholarship. I'm not going to give out the school, I'm not going to give out the person's name. Just received a full scholarship to a university here in the United States of America. And I was telling them, Tommy, maybe about 2 years ago, I was telling them, I said, listen to this. I can tell you this. Any youth person who's on a national team in Trinidad and Tobago is full scholarship material. Let me repeat this. Any youth, and I'll have to add on something to that. Any youth in Trinidad and Tobago who is on a national team and have some academics is full scholarship material. 2 years ago, Tommy, I used to be telling him that. He wasn't like, you know, he wasn't sure. He wasn't, boy, I wonder if Wall Street was really pulling my legs or something, boy. His daughter got a full scholarship. Full scholarship. They didn't have to pay a penny. A penny. Right? And he said, boy, Wall Street, you know, you was always telling me that. And this is what me personally want to bring to Trinidad and Tobago. The Lavantil to Wall Street Scholarship Foundation and beyond. The beyond is for anybody outside of if they think it's only for Lavantil people. It's beyond Lavantil. You understand? And yeah. I tell him, I say, boy, that was a very, I listen. You see, because Tommy, I also read the book, Quick to Listen, Slow to Speak.
True.
You understand? So I listened to him and I say, you know, that's a very good idea. So I'm telling you guys, I'm going to be sending a proposal to the Ministry of Sports for the Lavantil to Wall Street Scholarship Foundation and beyond. Right? Because this he kinda revived me, Tommy. Because I had somewhat lost the incentive, right? Because of them last set of evil, wicked people in the PNM. Right? But I regained my vigor and vitality after having this discussion. Yeah? So folks,
it's a good thing. It's quite a good thing.
Yeah.
Top of the hour.
Look how long I talk about it. Folks, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We're going to take a quick break and then we're going to come back to people in the chat. Stick and stay. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Here back with you. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, like and share WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also 973-609-6509. 973-609-6509. And please don't forget, as soon as you get in, share the live.
So Tommy, before we go back to the chat, did you know the PNM had a school? Were you aware of that?
In Balizé House?
Oh, you know that?
Well, I just putting it together.
Tommy, you're real good enough. But anyway, there's a school, PNM has a school in Balizé House. And I'm going to move that. Okay, well, why is that? Hold on, I don't want that. Okay. Yes. Folks, PNM has a school, and somehow Nicole ended up in PNM school, Tommy. I don't know how it happened, but Nicole ended up in PNM school. So, folks, let's see what happened when Nicole went to PNM school. I want you all to listen to this.
Morning. So if you're coming late, me and Manny was taking a few sips. You know how we just do it, right? All right. Time for class.
So we don't know maths today, I hate maths, boy.
Brian, today ain't getting trouble. Lucky me and your father got in there, Brian. What? We're getting trouble today, Brian. You know, let's go. Ralph, it can't be wearing a yellow jersey. I
didn't wash yesterday.
It can't be wearing a yellow jersey, Ralph. You talk about that. Out the class. This is not no UNC class. Out the class. Free education and you want to mess it up? All right. And let me start on it today. You have quiz. Pop quiz on it. Just like that. All right. First quiz. If PNM win elections, they stay in 5 years in power, right? 5 years in power. So if they win election twice, back to back, how many years they be in power for? Nicole?
So that easy. So come on, man. It's 15 years they'll be in power for.
All right. Let me change it for you, Nicole. If UNC lost the election, they will be out of power for 5 years. So if UNC lost 2 years in a row, back to back, how many years they sorting for? Come on, Nicole. How many years? So as the brightest in this class, and if you get to 15 years, every time in 5 years, then power for they win it twice, right? So it's the first 5 years, and they win it twice. So it's 5 years, so obviously, then they win it twice, right? So it's 5, then the 2, the twice is 5 and 5, that is 15, so the first year they make 5, then they win it twice. They say they win it twice, so it's 5 plus 5 plus 5. Because, come on, try again. How many years, Nicole? Consider your fingers. Come on, be good. Come on, Nicole. So I know this. I know what you're saying, right? You may be the teacher, but I see brightest one in the class here, right? They win it for 5 years, so they make it 5 years first, right? They win it twice. So 5 and 5 is 10. So you add the next 5 to that, that is 15. So that is 15 years, sir. The UNC and C, and I'm telling you, you have to wait 15 years to get back in power, sir. Come on. Free you gain free education and you say, boy, in the future, they tell money and them to know. Cut this right, but best we put it. Try again, Nicole. So I be getting all my things correct. You know that, right? 5, then the next 5 and the 5, that is 15 years. We will be in power. PNM will be in power for 15 years. Black power to the people. Come on, Balizé always wins, sir. So Johnny said I done so. I get in free education, I know, right? I study, I went and do my homework. 5, then the next 5 and 5 is 10 and 5 is 15. You go in detention. You have to get after school. I don't see you, you'll be in summer classes. You will be in school in August and December. For Christmas, you'll be eating ham in school. You have to get extra classes. You have to get extra. Why? I remember I can drink with man. Come, let me go and join any board. I go show any board. Come.
Tommy.
I hear you.
Tommy, guys.
I'm on air. I'm on air.
All right, go wait till Tommy take that call and then we go pay him back inside. So, folks, let me go to the chat. That is Nicole in P&M school, folks. Yeah, well, let's see. They have free miseducation. Edimification. That's what they say. It's edimification. Free education, Tommy. Right? Free P&M education right there. You see?
Yep.
You see what free P&M education to the people?
Yep. It makes you think you're in first place when you're in second.
It make you think you're in first place, Tommy. Yeah. Let me go back to the chat. Uranus said a blessed day to Warshik and Uncle Tommy. You know, I should have put Tommy, what should I put? You think I should have put Patricia Weed in P&M school? What do you think? Or P&M Fox in P&M school? Or well, he didn't go to school. Gordon Gangachana, Joseph didn't. He said he didn't go to school. Or I could have put the Leaning Tower of Pizza Ulrich in P&M school.
Any of them would have fit this just fine.
Any other would have fit good, you know, Tommy. You're right, you know. Correct is right. Correct is right. I should have do that in shootball. I should have put Nicole. I should have put Patricia Weed. Or I should have put all of them. Patricia Weed, not Gangachana. P&M Red Fox, Leaning Tower of Pizza Ulrich, the Waffler. I put all of them in P&M school. Anyway, Uranus said, bless the Warshik and Uncle Tommy and family. Same to you.
Thank you. Same
Wishing
to you.
a blessed and productive day to all members of the WZYE platform. Later will be greater. Stay safe, everyone. So, Tommy, there's a discrepancy here where people saying Angie was next instead of Ramdio.
Well, I made a mistake.
No, but I don't see Angie. Me ain't seen Angie. You seen Ramdio and I seen Ramdio. How come Monica see Angie? I don't know. I feel Monica and Angie had a discussion and they say we go try to go after Tommy. I just feel.
Well, it's easy to deal with me.
Yeah, I ain't trying to cause no confusion or not, no, yeah. All right. So don't think I try
if they say Angie, it's Angie.
Yeah, I just feel Tommy that Monica and Angie playing paid on your head and they're trying to come after you. But me, I stay out of that. I'm not getting involved in that. Anyway, Ramdio says, pleasant good afternoon, Professor Wall Street, Mr. Tommy and the village. Blessings to each and everyone on the live. Susan Lalchan says, the day Warshik and Uncle Tommy, all the beautiful village family, blessings to you. Tommy, what do you think about Samaru's father being arrested?
I think he made himself. He made some foolish moves. He has to pay the price.
But Tommy, you know what I saddened about, boy? That he take chain up from our P&M station, from the Koki station, the P&M station. And now the P&M station, he said some things he wasn't supposed to say. Now he had to suffer the consequences for going on a P&M station and kind of getting somewhat chained up by them P&M people on that P&M station.
Sad.
It's sad. It's sad. You understand? I tell all the guys what the PNM does do to people. Anytime the PNM thought put their hand on something, right? It's like something does go wrong with it, boy. Whenever the PNM put their hand on something. The man gone on the station, the Koki PNM station. And next thing, he said something he wasn't supposed to say. Next thing, he got arrested. I find that sad, man. That's sad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
There's something about the PNM that is hard to fathom.
What, Tommy? Alyssa Phillips, right? Arrested.
Yep.
Right? PNM and this guys. And next PNM and this guys arrested. These are facts, you know. These are all facts. Anytime you associate yourself with the PNM and you try to do something, right? It leads to something else. And you might end up in the wrong place.
Except if you're a 1%.
Well, that's a different story. Yeah, that's a different story. Only if you're under the PNM, though.
Yep.
Only if you're under the PNM.
If you're 1% and you're under the PNM, then you're safe.
You're safe. Safe. Mr. Florida, welcome.
Good night, Mr. Anthem. Good night, Mr. Tommy. Good night, all the callers, Texas, all the viewers. Happy to see everybody here on this Monday, right?
Yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah. Tuesday, sorry. Oh, God, my brain is just in. Yeah. So you, Mr. Anselm, Mr. Tommy, and everyone, you think these things happen by random?
No, correct. No.
Yeah, this happening by random. That's the propaganda. You see, they're creating an issue on that side. You see, they cannot use the race game again because that history. If you realize the race game is history, because this young generation, not in this race talk. So what they're trying to stir up, they're trying to stir up the police, and UNC is the same. UNC telling the police do that, and UNC controlling police. So they're trying to say when UNC in power, the country is a police dictatorship. That is what they're trying to do. So all these things are happening at random. And look what they're doing, the poor little girl. They're using the poor little girl. They wouldn't even buy little Jordans, especially to go and march in the hot sun with her slippers. You know, she flip maybe born in that picture thing. You know what I'm saying? And that is what PNM does do. And you know, we could laugh, but I think it's fun, yeah? But they're not even supplying this girl with proper thing to go and protest. They're just using she as free as it is use every other person for free. Buy a little phone card and give them all digits and they feel nice money and their life. Look, you imagine the sun so hot, how she foot maybe feeling in her slippers walking in her sun?
I don't understand that.
Yeah. She and she mom in slippers in her hot sun. That bitch may be burning the foot.
They must be accustomed to it, man. The only way you win for it now. Maybe when I was going up in Chumakak, I might have been walking barefoot up there too.
Well, you remember when the sun was so hot like when you were small? you know in California last week I say when you walk in your soul is pick on the pitch, the tarmac. Yeah. When it's hot. So you see that you PNM only using this little girl. And I know the funny thing, if Patricia Sharid was in that school in Sanslem, right? You know, all they will be seeing is the janitors and things, because she went to school when it was closed. All right, guys, don't understand.
Yeah, Toby, You know,
Yeah.
I had to go back and look in that school to see if I see Patricia Reed and them in that school. Serious. I had to go back and look at that them school and shit. So me, Angie vexed it here. Angie say, "Good evening, Wall Street. Missing messages of the passing this morning of Bernard Thomas' wife. It was posted on the chat earlier today." Okay, we missed that. Okay, we had to look on it. Anyway, condolences to Bernard Thomas and his family.
Condolences to Bernard Thomas.
The passing of his wife. We have to check that and see. Bernard Thomas, condolences to you and the family from WZYE. Wish your family and we wish your wife rest in peace. You know, and may God continue to guide and protect you guys as you go on. Angie says, once against Wall Street, it is what I try to explain about our comments disappearing from the early chat pages. When the show begins, the chat comments do not begin from the earliest post. Yes, I was second. Tommy, we had to try and fix whatever it is going on. Something wrong.
Something isn't right.
Yeah. We go fix that. We got to fix that. You got to fix it.
We have to talk to our technical expert.
Correct is right. Something wrong. Something wrong. All right, Andrew, we go fix that. We go fix that. So, folks, let me continue in the chat because I want you all to listen to this video and I need your feedback on this video. I want you all to watch this video and give me some feedback. Tommy, you too, you can give us some feedback. But let me go through the chat here. Ramjo Baijo, blessings to WZYE TV. Good evening, Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy, and Bennett Thomas. Bennett, again, condolences to you and the family and the passing of your wife. You know, may she rest in peace. May God continue to guide and protect you and the rest of your family. Oh, here it is. Bennett Thomas says, villagers, it was with a grieving heart that I sent to you very sad news. I found my better half unresponsive in the kitchen this morning. Sadly, she didn't pull through. That was at 2:59 today. Yeah, Bennett. Condolences to you and the family. Marbella says, afternoon to all in the village. That's a tough thing, Tommy.
You're preaching to the choir when you're talking about a tough thing. Remember, I had to deal with my wife.
Yeah. Bennett said his wife fell in the kitchen, hit her head, and died this morning at about 6. Yeah, sad, man. Yeah. Urena says, condolences to you, Bennett and family. May God peace and comfort be with you and your family at this difficult time. Yeah. And Joe says, good evening to Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy, and all in the village blessings. And Joe says, my condolences go to Bennett and his family. May she rest in peace. That's sad. Good evening, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and friends on the village chat. You know, it is whenever a person in this village here, you know, have lost a loved one, you know, it's painful for us here, you know. How loyal, you know, these people are to us, you know what I mean? So very, very, very sorry to hear that. You know?
It's a tough thing.
Yeah. Folks, we'll be right back.
Lord, we tune into WZYE 95.9. The world right in the airwaves, shining bright and fine. From Margate to the islands, the signal never fades. We lift our hands and praise you for the joy broadcasting victory. Oh, 95.9. Oh, now stretch your mighty hand, Lord, across the ocean wide to Trinidad and Tobago, where the Trini spirit rides. Bless the citizens, Trinidad style. Woo! Sweet, strong, and true. With Douglas fire in their hearts and your love breaking through from Port of Spain to Tobago, from the savannah to the sea. Let your blessings fall like mango rain on every family. No weapon formed against them shall prosper. Woo! We decree, Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the texters covered by your mercy. Viewers watching, callers lifting, chatters praising night and day. WZYE family rise up. It's a brand new gospel day. Bless Mr. Wall Street. Hallelujah. Uncle Tommy. Yes, Lord. All the WZYE family. Protect them, Jesus. All the viewers, callers, chatters. Wave your hands if you believe. Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad style. Receive. WZYE 95.9 FM. The whole world can see. God is moving, God is moving, God is moving here today. Oh, thank you, Jesus, for WZYE. Bless the family. Trinidad style. Trinidad style. 95.9. All the way to heaven. Amen. 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 Amen.
And we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walshit, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. They come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And please share the live as soon as you get in. We thank you.
You know, Tommy, the thing about it, right, is that, we have a radio program here and we talk about politics and all kind of thing, but, that song kind of exemplify what we are about here at WZYE 95.9 FM. We really a family, And when you hear things about people that we may never see, but just join us loyally, Tommy, 4 days a week for 3 hours straight, and like Bennett Thomas is one of them, and to hear, this sad situation with his wife, it's,
Yeah, it touches us.
yeah, it really touches us, man. It's like, I mean, so many of you take the time, to join us here loyally, and we really, really and truly, do cherish you all. Yeah, for the support, the constant support, so, it's kind of, it saddens me, that to hear that, with respect to Bennett, but I hope he him and his family stay strong, and, and that his wife rest in peace. Miss Santa Cruz says, "Oh, Bennett, I'm so sorry to hear that. Please accept my condolences. Her physical journey has ended and her spiritual journey has begun. May she rest in peaceful slumber, and rise in glory." Virginia Morat says, "Pleasant good evening, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy. Blessings to all in the village." John Boojam says, "Good evening, Azina Smith. Blessings." Andrea Benjamin say, "Good night, Professor Warshik and Uncle Tommy, and everyone have a blessed night." Sandra Benjamin says, condolences, Bennett, to you and your family, and God be with you. Michael Scotland say, welcome one and all to the village with the Professor Wall Street and the cool assassin Uncle Tommy, WZYE TV. Monica Ramkisoon says, good night, Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and the chat. Santa Cruz says, good evening again, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, my friends on the village chat. Monica Ramkisoon says, so sorry, Bennett, may you find peace in your time of need. And Mr. Florida, welcome.
Yeah, I just want to say condolences, Mr. Bennett. So sorry about your loss, man. That hard, bro. Yeah, that hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, his wife maybe get up to make breakfast for them, you know. And that is just to show you the character Patricia read there. You know, read that, and this woman, or whoever it is, he, she, whoever, I don't know the pronoun, still talking race talking, ain't one say condolences, you know. You see, that mentality of these people, remember, they don't know how sad that is. You know, it is to spend so much years with a woman, and something like that happen. But man, again, condolences, Mr. Bennett, bro. Be strong. All right.
Thank you.
Do I know?
Southwestern, welcome. Southwestern.
Uncle Professor and Uncle Tommy, good evening to each and everyone. In Jesus' name we meet. And to our good friend, Uncle Bennett, condolences. And may the love of God, and as we say, what a friend we have in Jesus, and all our grief and pains, be bare. Take it to the Lord in prayer. And it's only the Lord that will find comfort to go through our time of grief. And the village, we condolence and we stand with you in prayers. In Jesus' name. Professor, I'll call back to the haters and them.
Thank you. Thank you, man. Yeah, Tommy boy. I'm gonna play something here. Go on. I wanna play something.
Oh boy.
Yeah. You know, Tommy, that song came to mind one time. You know, that song came to mind one time. It's a song that I'll be playing. You know, just playing around the house. You know, and just let Bennett know that God is standing by. Yeah. So Angie says, I missed Benny from the chat a few days ago and I was wondering if something had happened. I don't understand. Be strong, my brother. Yeah. Ramdio Baijo says, share, like, and subscribe. WZYE TV 95.9. Jasco say, Wall Street, Tommy, Susan, Chandra, Monica, Anna, BT. Condolences to your family and friends. May she rest in peace. Dina Mahan says, blessed night to all. Be all safe. Joy CE says, greeting to Wall Street and Uncle Tommy, everyone on the live. Yeah. Rudy Ali says, hi Wall Street, Tommy and the village crew. Jay Howlett says, good night everyone. Professor, Uncle Tommy, good night. Angela Darius, good evening village. Same to you, Angela. Monica Rampisoon says, plantabulous. I like that one, Monica. Monica Rampisoon says, love born again. Whoa. Yeah, Monica. And Monica, you spell it right too, you know? She spell it right by Patricia Hutchinson and the Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. and all the villagers in the village. How are you, Patricia? G. Howlett says New Balance 100 for running. The Georgia says good night, Walshik and Uncle Tommy. Rowdy went to Australia and bought a boat without any procurement. Now the PNM want to know everything that the UNC is doing. Monica Ramke soon, so better days are coming for Wall Street. Zayed, been seeing a long time, boy. Wall Street, Tommy, present night. How are you going, Zayed?
Good night.
Yeah, you see him a long time. You know, let's say respect. Not everyone has that extra stamina. You know, let's say also has to be the strongest winds of all planets. Oh, Uranus, okay. Arthur says, wait, all that drama with the PNM today, where is weed and Ganga Chana? I don't know. Gordon Ganga Chana, Jajan Joseph says, good evening to this village. I hope all are a good day like me or better because God always gives his best. For me, look, Uranus answering it again. I already answered that. I am a male from Hololo Mountain Road, Cascade, and I am in the 7th grade. I remember that. You know. Monica said, I was 4th, but then I realized it was the other chat. Yeah, let's say Uranus is traditionally a male name after Greek god of the sky. Ishwar sings the blessings, Professor and Uncle Tommy. Let's discuss truth, 100% truth, and no propagandism. In other words, nothing PNM says. Now we have to discuss what this is. Santa Cruz want to know, Uranus 7th grade, how old are you? Eugenia pondered, good night, Professor Walsh, Damas, Uncle Tommy, and all in the village. Great job as always, Professor Walsh and Uncle Tommy. Hope everyone has a splendid first night. Blessings all. Monica said, Anna, I don't understand how the page just changed. 1 minute it here, the next minute it skipped. Yeah, we had to figure that out. We go figure it out. Anthony followed out the E says, well said, Tommy, hit the nail on the head. Bishop, welcome.
A blessed good night to you, Uncle Tommy. A blessed good night to you, Mr. Wall Street.
Good night to you,
I just heard about the sad situation with our brother. However, God gives, and our brother Bennett, blessed night to you and your family. That's, God gives and God takes. And he says to be absent of this world is to be present with the Lord, which, sometimes we sing. I'm waiting on the Lord, So there and then we cannot weep too bitterly, but, pray that all be well with our soul, because you say God breathed into man and man becomes a living soul. And that's it. We still see the face on the land, and I pray God that we'll follow him up. And not only to say hello, but be there on your side when the time is correct for whatever ambience that you may need. You know me very well. Call me and let me know spiritually what part can I play in this instance. May God bless all of us on board, and to know that man will die one day. So let us try and live, and not to say preferably, if it was I, how stand my case with God? May the words of our mouth and the meditation of our heart be acceptable in God's sight. Have a blessed one, guys. Lock on and listening carefully too. Bye.
Thank you very much, Bishop.
Thank you, Bishop.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. Thank you. And that's a good thing, eh? We have people in the midst, Tommy, who could call and give a word of prayer. You understand? Those things are very important.
Word of comfort.
And a word of comfort, yes. Those things are very, very important. So again, Bishop, thank you very kindly. Thank you so much. Yeah, and this is already to, this is all just, to help to help, Bennett with what he's going through. Because it ain't easy. I know it ain't easy. George Ramdeen says, good night to Professor Warshik and Uncle Tommy. Blessings, brothers. Same to you.
Thank you. Same to you.
Nadira, welcome. How are you? Good night, Professor Warshik and Uncle Tommy, and to everyone in the village. Nice to see you, Nadira. Miss Santa Cruz, Uranus says, Anna, 7th grade approaching 8th grade. Bato say Uranus in his 70s. He's selling out the man. Angie say, hello, Monica, Anna. Quite true. The initial page where I paste my comments disappears ever so often. Oh, God. Roger, Professor, your son cannot be a center back and scored 40-something goals. He had to be a center forward. Mommy, did Roger listen carefully?
He wasn't hearing. He did not say your son was a center back.
No, what I said to me is that in high school, in boarding school that he went to 2 years, he scored 45 goals.
45 goals in 2 years.
Right. And in college, he started, right, as, what I call it, center back or center, whatever it is. I started in the back, center back, whichever one it is.
No,
He started in college as a defender.
Right, but in boarding school he was a forward.
Correct is right. Yeah, he was a forward in boarding school. Yeah, he was a forward. I mean, it would have been incredible if he's a defender and he's scoring 45 goals. Yeah. Okay. Snakes and crabs in the valleys, and they're biting one another hard. Angie says, heartfelt condolences to Bennett Thomas and family in the passing of your wife. May God grant you comfort, strength, and peace. Michael Scotland, not just all who 70 and 70 to 75 and up know the wickedness, dotages, and real failure of the phenomenon. It's that people 30 and over know that too, You know what I'm saying, Tommy?
Yep.
Farmer King, welcome. Bato says condolences to Bennett. Monica Rampi soon said the kingdom divided will fall equal to the PNM. As you say that, I'm going to play Fasad Ramnath, welcome. Condolences to Bennett and family. Bato said Gordon believes his own stories as truth. Ramdeo Baijo says condolences to Bennett and his family. No, Tommy. I don't know if he's talking about you or if he's talking about me. My friend, because of your past, I don't think any government giving you any building, yellow or red. I feel afraid you like a cat afraid water. Did I ask any building?
No, you said you starting the scholarship, but you don't need a building to do that.
Yo.
Y'all can't make this up. You cannot make this up.
I asked for a building, Tommy.
No, you not once.
This P&M till a dead thing can't work because I will dead.
Yeah.
Just drink your rum and get on my face.
Boy, Tommy, boy, I don't know, boy. I don't know, boy. Yeah. Gangachana, can you do all of us a favor, please? Please.
Stay off the weed.
Tommy, how did that move to me asking for a building, Tommy? Seriously. Tommy, boy, I'll be lucky I have you here, you know. Because that fella will lie. And if you don't have somebody to back it up, they go believe his lies, you know.
But I'm sure everybody else heard.
Hey, boy. I want to say, I looking for a building. Nobody giving me a building. Patricia Weed, good night to you. Yeah, the next one will come. Chub, out of St. Lucia, welcome. Yeah, I think she out of St. Uranus McFarlane says the PNM party responsible for the downfall of the black community. They had ample opportunities to further the welfare of the black community, but kept them in servitude to be used as a voter bank. Uranus, you preach. You preach. You preach. But let me play something for you. Let me play something. Let me go here. Where did I put that? Put it over here. Yeah. Let me play this for you. Hold on, As that person just said that there. Where do I have that? All right, maybe I have it here. Okay. It's not there. Let me see where I have it. Is it here? Where did I put that? Hold on there, folks. There is something. All right, I had to look for it, Tommy. I thought I had something here. No, not there. Anyway, I will look. I want to play that for you. I will look for it and play it. I think it's very important. But Tommy, I saw this, right? And I want to get feedback from the people in the chat. What do you guys think about this? Right? What do you guys think about this? And Tom, you could give me your opinion too. Listen to this.
Trinidad and Tobago, as you all can see, a 40-foot container. It's not only one, but two 40-foot containers. And I want to say something, Trinidad and Tobago. I have been liaising with somebody out in Canada. They follow me on Facebook. I do not know the person. The person is a female. Her name is Diana Sharma. The person have been messaging me. So one day I decided to contact her. I've been following you. I love the work you're doing. She said, I have an NGO in Canada. And I want you to help. I want to do something for Trinidad, especially for needy school children. Trinidad and Tobago. This person live up the road. She said I will be sending 2 40-foot containers. This is one container here. And you all can see how the documents here from Findeco, from the port in Point Jesus. It's where it's right and where it was cleared. And in this 40-foot container is school supplies for needy school children. School supplies for needy school children. For over 450 needy school children. And in it is bags, pencils, rulers, copybooks, towels, shoes, baby crops, hygiene products, water bottles, toothpaste, toothbrush, kids' clothes, baby rockers, car seats, cribs, baby clothes, baby pampers, you name it. She paid over $70-something thousand to clear it. She paid over $70-something thousand TT to clear it. And say, Eversley, I want you to assist me in getting needy school children from the ages of 5 to 11. I want to say to Diana Sharma, you didn't talk the talk, but you walk the talk. And I want to tell you thank you very much. 450 school children will be happy. Needy school children will be happy when school open in September. And look at the container. This is one already on its way. So it's 2. Yeah.
Tommy, you have any commentary?
Well, I think that's very noble of Diana Sharma.
Okay. Well,
I just hope and pray that Eversley has the wherewithal to do a good distribution.
the only thing I told me that I would have liked to see, Mr. Florida, welcome.
Yeah, I'm gonna be quick. The campaign is on for local government, boy. Campaign is on for local government.
I guess
you 2 40-foot container for only 450 people. You ever pack a 40-foot container, Mr. Hanson?
Exactly.
Tommy did. Tommy, a 40-foot container, 2 40-foot containers.
That's a lot of room.
Container will hold how much school supplies and baby clothes.
You probably for minimum 1,000 persons.
Exactly, Mr. Tommy. I work in a warehouse already and I pack a 40-foot container. 450, where he gonna get them the whole school or? Boy, these fellas them be born yesterday, you know. All right, look on this then.
Tommy, I want to congratulate him on that effort, Tommy. But Tommy, you know what I felt would have sealed that video there? You know what I think would have sealed it?
What?
What do you think? I mean, why couldn't he have opened the container and show us what was in the container? I'm asking because I don't.
On the road like that, it could be dangerous because with the movement, stuff can come flying out if you don't have it set in the right place.
But tell me, it's already dangerous. You stop in the middle of the road. You stop in the road.
Yeah, that's not the place to open up that box.
I just felt that. I feel it's something honorable and noble, but I felt that with the type of people we have in Trinidad, I felt you should have give people a little more than just that. So by giving us that, Tommy, you could make people believe that it's propaganda again. Not saying that it's not, the container is not packed. What I am saying is that, and I was kind of skeptical, you see, the fella came out of the side. Did you see that one? When a fella came out to the side of the container. And the
No,
fella
I didn't see. I don't remember that part.
Watch carefully. Watch carefully. You'll see a mister come to the side of the container and try to.
Trinidad and Tobago, as you all can see, a 40-foot container. It's not only one, but two 40-foot containers. And I want to say something, Trinidad and Tobago. I have been liaising with somebody out in Canada.
I get back to it. Oh. Marble, all right. Call after the video, Marble.
Trinidad and Tobago, as you all can see, a 40-foot container. It's not only one, but two 40-foot containers. And I want to say something, Trinidad and Tobago. I have been liaising with somebody out in Canada. They follow me on Facebook. I do not know the person. The person is a female. Her name is Diana Sharma. The person have been messaging me. So one day I decided to contact her. And she said, Mr. Eversley, I've been following you. I love the work you're doing. She said, I have an NGO in Canada. And I want you to help. I want to do something for Trinidad, especially for needy school children. Trinidad and Tobago, this person live up the road. She said I will be sending two 40-foot containers. This is one container here. And you all can see how the document here from Findeco, from the port in Point Jesus, is where it's right and where it was cleared. And in this 40-foot container is school supplies for needy school children. School supplies for needy school children. For over 450 needy school children. And in it is bags, pencils, rulers, copybooks, towels, shoes, baby crops, hygiene products, water bottles, toothpaste, toothbrush, kids' clothes, baby rockers, car seats, cribs, baby clothes, baby pampers, you name it. She paid over $70-something thousand to clear it. She paid over $70-something thousand TT to clear it. And say, Eversley, I want you to assist me in getting needy school children from the ages of 5 to 11. I want to say to Diana Sharma, you didn't talk the talk, but you walked the talk. And I want to tell you thank you very much. 450 school children will be happy. Needy school children will be happy when school open in September. And look at the container. This is one. One already on its way. So it's two.
Yeah. 450 school children, ages 5 to 11. Baby crib. A 5-year-old don't sleep in a baby crib. A 5-year-old may not need a car seat.
So Tommy, I am not saying that the thing is not gonna happen, you know, or the person is actually doing it, you know. That's not what I'm saying. Mr. Ruka, welcome. Yeah, you have 30 seconds before you go for the break. Go ahead. Go ahead, Mr. Ruka. Mr. Ruka, turn on your TV or your computer.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have 30 seconds.
You hear me?
Yeah.
30 seconds?
Yeah, before you go for the break.
Anyway, I will say part of what I want to say. Yeah, that fella is a piper. And what's something? And them is the fellas were coming every day about the black man. How come you're getting sponsor from the Indian? Check it out good. He's a fooler. The black man, they fighting on the black man. More sponsorship coming from an Indian in Canada. That fella is a piper. When I see he has get vexed. You know what has get vexed? Because I know him. I know him good. And he go all about begging for rum and begging for drinks and coming and highlighting the black man. He's supposed to be boasting about some black man from Canada with name Matubo or something. We sent 2 container. But not Matubo. You hear the name he called? Some name they song like I can't remember, but it's sound like an Indian woman name.
Diane Sharma.
Hey, go for the break, Aruka. Call back.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Come.
Yeah, go.
Thank you. Folks, we're going to take that break. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsh, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We're going to take that break. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life. And as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest. It's a ledge, it's a ledge, it's a ledge, it's a ledge. Hey, tell them Kamala say, he and them dead. Petrochen workers say.
missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is here, security. We and them dead. Hey, tell them Mooney Lal say, we and them dead. Even the 1% say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. We and them dead. Condolences to the Balize. SIEP, no more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. One, restart the economy, two, health sector, immediate victory. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Oh, every pipe must have water. 5, roads smooth as 6, provide people with work. UNC and making jokes. Tell them drilling say, we and them dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say, we and them dead. Tell them Arnold say, we and them dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hood ready. Read the red eulogy. We and them dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamala say, we and them dead. Some of the members say, the party dead, dead, dead. When the carrot come leaders hear what's up, seems like not one of them was in shock. Put them in one big box, be and them dead. Tell them Mooney Lal say, be and them dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say, the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make investors not coming for the week. No more ice cream and cake, be and them dead, dead, dead. The red party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still lawlessness. 1, UNC on a mission. 2, to correct the school system. 3, end poverty and clean up TNT. 4, speed up the housing process. 5, lower taxes. 6, revamp we energy. Bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamala say, be and them dead. Petrochain workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is here, security. We and them dead. Hey, tell them Mooney Lal say, we and them dead. Even the 1% say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. We and them dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say, we and them dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say, we and them dead. Tell them Arnold say, we and them dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hood ready. Read the red eulogy. We and them dead, dead, dead.
I just want all you to know one thing. When it comes to certain politicians, I don't care for them. Penny, I don't care for she. Oh, I don't care for he. Dolly, I don't care for she. Stewarty, I don't care for he. For 9 long years they sit in the chairs. Country get bruised and nobody care. Crime run wild, money gone astray. Now they in opposition, everybody have something to say. They talking solution morning, noon and night. But when they had power, nothing wasn't right. Economy sinking, people living in fear. Now all of a sudden everybody's an engineer. Penny talking like she have the plan. But where that plan was when Rolly was the man. Marvin,
I don't care for he.
Scotland,
I don't care for he.
Regis,
I don't care for she. I don't care for them.
Manning shouting from the back of the line, explaining today what he forget in 9. Marvin talking safety, crime and control. But when he was there, crime take a toll. They posting videos, plenty long speech explaining now what they couldn't reach. They hoping people short, but suffering though erase so fast. They had the chance, they had the rain, and leave the country in social pain. Marvin,
I don't care for he.
Kareem,
I don't care for he.
Hans,
I don't care for he.
The opposition,
I don't care for them.
you all left the country in a mess and expected to be cleaned up in 8 months. Delusional.
I don't care for she.
Calm.
I don't care for he.
Darling.
I don't care for she.
Stuarty. I don't care for he. PNM.
This is the end.
I don't care for them.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country, and we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
Remember to take the gospel of the PNM and to spread it in your homes, your villages, in your offices, and throughout the length and breadth of Trinidad and Tobago.
Fire! 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 Fire!
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. 973-868-1444.
Also 9736-096509. That's 9736-096509. And don't forget, please share the live as soon as you get it. Thank you.
So, Tommy, here is the video I was looking for. So, folks, take a listen to this.
A party fighting itself cannot fight an election. A WZYE TV analysis. For decades, the PNM presented itself as the most disciplined political organization in Trinidad and Tobago. Today, that image appears badly damaged. When a vice chairman of the party publicly accuses members of waging war against their own political leader, it signals that the conflict has moved beyond private disagreements and into the public arena. The issue is no longer whether divisions exist. The issue is how deep those divisions have become. The most revealing aspect of the current turmoil is not that some members are criticizing Penelope Beckles-Robinson. Political parties routinely experience leadership disputes. What is troubling is the apparent reluctance of some elected officials to openly and publicly defend their leader. The report noted that while several MPs and senators expressed support for Beckles, at least one parliamentarian chose to remain anonymous. That raises questions about confidence, loyalty, and fear of political consequences within the party itself. The perception among many observers is that competing factions are already positioning themselves for a future leadership contest. Whether that involves former Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley, Stuart Young, or other influential figures is a matter of political speculation rather than established fact. There are many in the PNM who believe that Dr. Rowley is directing and coordinating efforts to undermine Beckles' leadership, with Stuart Young being the anointed one. What can be said is that the existence of persistent rumors about alternative leadership options demonstrates that Beckles' authority continues to be challenged from within her own political base. History shows that opposition parties rarely defeat themselves because of their opponents. They usually defeat themselves through internal warfare, factionalism, and leadership instability. Voters generally view divided parties as unprepared to govern. the PNM now faces a difficult reality. If senior officials are publicly discussing internal attacks, fractured morale, and efforts to force leadership change outside constitutional processes, then the party's biggest challenge is no longer the UNC. It is the conflict within its own ranks. Whether the PNM is in a political cemetery is ultimately for voters to decide. Political parties have recovered from crises before. However, the public spectacle of infighting, anonymous briefings, leadership speculation, and open accusations of internal sabotage has undoubtedly weakened the party's image and raised serious questions about its future direction. The warning from Gadsby Dolly was simple: united we stand, divided we fall. If the current divisions continue unchecked, that statement may become less a rallying cry and more a prediction. WZYE TV, Caribbean News. No filter, no fear.
No audio.
You have something playing in the background? That was me? Yeah, I'm hearing something playing in the background.
There's something remote from me that I'm hearing too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hearing like if it's a radio or something playing.
Yeah, like a radio playing. I'm hearing it too.
I'm closing all my things here on my phone. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know where that coming from now. All right, I think it's gone now, right?
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe what's coming up from my phone. I had a lot of things open on this phone. Wow. This phone have plenty things open to me. All right, all of them closed now. Okay, folks, let's go back to the videos. All right. Just today, we have good news coming out from the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. Let's listen to that. Because what happened is that the PNM don't like to hear no good news, you know. For me, they only want to hear bacchanal and confusion. But we have good news. Yeah, we have good news. Take a listen to this, folks.
PM says special OPS team from TNT. U.S. Navy SEALs to help fight crime by Anna Ramdas. Borders now secure. Prime Minister Kamala Prasad-Bissessar has disclosed that as the United States continues to play a role in assisting Trinidad and Tobago, this country will be getting more vessels and military personnel to protect its borders. She noted yesterday that, contrary to what existed under the former People's National Movement, PNM, administration, the country's borders were secure, more Coast Guard vessels were operating daily, and the radar system was functional. The reports are pointing to a decrease in drugs flowing into the country from South America, but it is still continuing through coastal areas in South, Southwest, and Central Trinidad. The Coroni to Marabella coastline continues to be a problem, especially areas covered by mangroves and squatter communities. The coastal squatter communities are heavily infiltrated by criminals and gangs, she said in response to questions from the Express by phone. She added, We will be getting some additional vessels from the U.S. in the coming months. The American military and intelligence agencies are also increasing their presence in Trinidad to assist our crime-fighting initiatives. Persad Besesser also disclosed that there are currently U.S. Navy SEAL team members in the country handling logistics for a larger deployment of SEAL teams to Trinidad and Tobago. The SEALs, an acronym for Sea, Air, and Land, are the Navy's most well-known special operations force, according to the U.S. Department of War. They will work to provide support and training to the Coast Guard and Defense Force for border protection, drug interdiction, and internal security, she stated. The Prime Minister said, as head of the National Security Council, she receives regular reports and the data has shown that serious crimes are down. The TPS has disrupted gang activity across divisions. However, the country continues to be plagued by petty crime, financial fraud cases, and domestic violence issues. There has been an increase in the petty crimes being committed by average citizens not aligned to gangs. The society has been allowed to devolve to the point of lawlessness, where some normally law-abiding citizens are willing to take a chance to commit petty crimes because they have seen others doing it for years with no consequences, she said. A grade for Guevara. Persad Besesser also gave Police Commissioner Alistair Guevara a grade, a rating for his performance over his first year in charge of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. The commissioner has performed very well. A grade, she said in response to questions from the Express by phone. Persad Besesser said TNT could expect more investment in the government's holistic approach to crime reduction. The Prime Minister said the TPS has been disrupting gang activity over the last year, but it will take more time to dismantle gangs that have become entrenched within communities. She emphasized the support of the United States to Trinidad and Tobago, especially as it relates to intelligence sharing. U.S. intelligence agencies have identified certain individuals, businesses, and banking personnel who have been involved in moving large amounts of U.S. dollars out of the country over the years who are linked to drug trafficking and money laundering for cartels. They have begun taking action against these persons and entities by restricting their access to American territory and financial institutions. They are also assisting us with security physical and digital security upgrades for our airports and seaports to increase security, she said. Persad Besesser said the former government failed to seek international assistance that was available. All of this U.S. assistance was on the table for the last PNM administration, but was never taken up. They prefer to leave the borders and airports open for traffickers to flood the country with illegal drugs and weapons, she said. The Prime Minister noted that on the legislative side, a number of key pieces of legislation have been implemented and more measures are to come. Further, she said in addition to boosting the national security apparatus, there will be more boots on the ground. We are actively recruiting persons to fully staff and eventually expand the Inland Revenue Division, which was previously operating at 25% staffing, and are upgrading the Gentax software and hardware. This will help the state to increase vigilance against white-collar criminals and the businesses behind drug trafficking, financial crimes, and gang activity, she said. The Prime Minister is currently in the United States, where she attended the funeral of her brother-in-law Michael El Ahmed yesterday. She is expected to return to the country tomorrow. Minister of Works and Infrastructure Jerlian John is acting Prime Minister in Persad Besesser's absence.
You see, Tommy, that is the thing, right? When the PNM should have been doing this, the PNM didn't do it. You understand? Now it's getting done.
Yep.
Now it's getting done. It's getting done. You understand?
It has to be sorted out eventually, and there's no better time than now.
The time is right. But you know, Tommy, it's interesting, eh? There was a report by the UK. UK put out a report, eh? And this is a main reason why they had to shut down CPEP. There it is. Main reason why. I want you all to listen to this, eh? You see, the Prime Minister spoke about OPS helping us with the borders, and he talk about gangs. Anytime you talk about gangs in Trinidad and Tobago, you must talk about CPEP and URP. And anytime you talk about CPEP and URP, you cannot put CPEP and URP without putting PNM in the middle. You have to put CPEP, PNM, and URP. Let me repeat that. You cannot put CPEP and URP by itself, maybe you have to put P, CPEP, N, URP, M. That's what you have to put. P, CPEP, N, URP, M, PNM. And that is what PNM did to Trinidad and Tobago. Listen, a report out of the UK said there's over 180 gangs in Trinidad and Tobago. 180. This is not WZYE saying that. This is not Uncle Tommy saying that. This is not Professor Wall Street saying that. Listen to it. Listen, folks. Patricia Weed, you and Ganga Chan and PNM Red Fox, and the Leaning Tower of Pizza Ulrich, and the Waffler. But Tommy, we ain't hear from the Waffler in a while though.
I guess you don't have anything to waffle about.
Yeah, I hear from the Waffler, man. He was somewhere waffling, I think.
Reveals over 180 gangs.
Listen to this.
UK report reveals over 180 gangs operating in TNT. A newly released United Kingdom government assessment has painted a sobering picture of the extent of gang activity in Trinidad and Tobago, estimating that more than 180 gangs operate across the country and linking organized criminal groups to roughly 1/3 of all murders. The report, published this month by UK Visas and Immigration as part of its country policy and information note series, provides one of the most comprehensive recent international assessments of gangs in Trinidad and Tobago. While designed primarily to assist British officials in evaluating asylum applications, the document offers an extensive examination of the country's criminal landscape and the challenges facing law enforcement agencies. According to the report, criminal gangs remain heavily concentrated in economically disadvantaged urban communities, particularly in and around Port of Spain and along the east-west corridor.
Tommy, did you hear what that says, right?
Yep.
Yeah. You hear? You hear? And who have been predominantly in charge of those constituencies over the past 20 years? 20 years. Who? Which party?
More than 20.
I'm being generous, Tommy. I'm being generous.
The PNM.
PNM. PNM. PNM. And mind you, this is not a report from an organization in Trinidad. This is not a report from the UNC. This is not a report from Uncle Tommy. This is not a report from WZYE TV. This is not a report from Professor Wall Street. This is a report coming out of the United Kingdom. I told you all, PNM do not like black people. They do not like the black constituencies. They only like them when election time come around for them to vote for them and have them at the bottom of the socio-economic ladder. Just not in the bottom, in the sub-basement. That is the PNM modus operandi. Look, the report. But there is more, There is more. Listen to the report. There is more. Let me go back a little bit. Listen.
According to the report, criminal gangs remain heavily concentrated in economically disadvantaged urban communities, particularly in and around Port of Spain and along the east-west corridor. However, the document notes that gang-related violence has also spread into other areas, extending southward towards Chaguanas and San Fernando, and increasingly affecting Tobago. The assessment estimates that approximately 186 gangs were operating in Trinidad and Tobago as of 2023, with a combined membership of around 1,750 individuals. Among the most influential groups identified are the Muslims and Rasta City gangs, which reportedly serve as major power centers around which smaller gangs often align. While the report notes that Trinidad and Tobago's gangs are smaller and less dominant than notorious transnational groups such as El Salvador's MS-13, it nevertheless describes them as major drivers of violent crime. Researchers found that gangs are involved in a wide range of criminal activities, including murders, kidnappings, armed robberies, extortion, human trafficking, and the illegal firearms trade. Small business owners operating within gang-controlled communities were identified as particularly vulnerable to extortion demands and threats of violence. One of the report's more troubling findings concerns youth recruitment. It states that gang membership is largely composed of young men from disadvantaged communities, many with limited educational opportunities.
Tommy, you hear what they said? Disadvantaged communities. And when I talk about poor black disadvantaged communities, you know the PNM people don't want to say, hey, look Wall Street, you talking about poor black disadvantaged. This is what the report telling you. Which communities are the disadvantaged communities in Trinidad and Tobago? Which ones? Which ones? It's in Westmoreland. It's in Maraval. It's in St. Anne's. It's not Cascade. They're not poor and disadvantaged. It's Lavantil and environs. Plain talk, bad manners.
And unstable family backgrounds. Sources cited in the document reported recruitment occurring among children between the ages of 12 and 16, including within schools. Gangs were also reported to recruit members from within the prison system. The report further notes that individuals who refuse to join gangs, attempt to leave gang life, or openly challenge gang authority can become targets for violence. Family members of gang-affiliated persons, as well as police officers, prison officers, members of the judiciary, and prosecutors, were also identified as potential targets. Although the UK assessment acknowledges that Trinidad and Tobago possesses anti-gang legislation and specialized police units dedicated to combating organized crime, it raises concerns about the capacity of law enforcement agencies to effectively contain the threat. Citing information from the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, the report says senior police officials have admitted being overwhelmed by the scale of gang activity. Investigators reportedly face difficulties identifying suspects, gathering intelligence, and securing prosecutions, particularly in tightly knit communities where gangs exert significant influence and where officers may fear reprisals against themselves or their families. The document also highlights concerns over criminal infiltration into public projects. It notes that in October 2025, the Trinidad and Tobago government suspended several public contracts in gang-controlled areas as part of efforts to address allegations of corruption and criminal influence. Despite these challenges, the UK assessment stops short of describing Trinidad and Tobago as a state overwhelmed by organized crime. It concludes that while gangs maintain influence in specific communities, their power is not considered widespread enough to dominate the national political system or exercise systematic control beyond the areas in which they operate. The report comes at a time when international scrutiny of Trinidad and Tobago's security environment has intensified, particularly following rising asylum claims by Trinidad and Tobago nationals in the United Kingdom. It provides a stark reminder that despite ongoing law enforcement efforts, gang violence remains one of the country's most persistent and complex national security challenges.
Tommy, you see, Tommy, when the current government want to get rid of CPEP because of all the corruption in CPEP, people jump up and say all kind of things. The report of the UK report, and this is all the PNM. This all started under the PNM. CPEP and URP. Look, let me go to the chat here. No, let me see if I could get one more video in here.
Very sad.
Sad. Mm-hmm. Let me get some good news too. Our Minister of Finance was at the OPEC fund representing Trinidad and Tobago. I just give all kind of them kind of news. But listen to this. This is the Minister of Finance.
Representing Trinidad and Tobago at the OPEC Fund Development Forum 2026. As Minister of Finance, I am proud to represent Trinidad and Tobago at the OPEC Fund Development Forum 2026 in Vienna, Austria, where global leaders, development partners, and financial institutions are working together to build more resilient and prosperous societies. My presence at this forum is part of the Kamla Prasad-Bissessar administration's strategic effort to create and strengthen international networks for economic cooperation, attract investment, and expand opportunities for sustainable growth and development in Trinidad and Tobago. At the forum, I participated in high-level discussions on strengthening resilience in vulnerable communities, accelerating development through digital innovation, and unlocking opportunities across Latin America and the Caribbean. I was also honored to serve as a featured speaker at key roundtable discussions focused on expanding development and investment opportunities for our region and advancing support for climate-vulnerable small island developing states. In addition, I held productive bilateral meetings with leaders of the OPEC Fund, CAF, Development Bank of Latin America and the Caribbean, and the Saudi Export-Import Bank to explore new avenues for investment, development financing, and strategic partnerships. These engagements are creating tangible opportunities for Trinidad and Tobago through potential investment and development project pipelines, stronger collaboration with international development partners, and continued advocacy for fairer financing arrangements for small island states facing climate and economic vulnerabilities. By building strategic relationships and expanding our international partnerships, we are positioning Trinidad and Tobago to access new sources of financing, unlock investment opportunities, and secure a more resilient and prosperous future for our people.
And they want to know what Prime Minister Kamla Prasad did. These people are busy at work, moving Trinidad and Tobago forward, Tommy. Busy at work. I'm get one or two voice notes.
This idiotic Wendell should be ashamed for collecting stuff from Diana Sharma after the nasty stuff he has been saying about Indian people in TNT. I told you, Professor, don't look out for that 2.0 waffler. He won't call here again because of all the mischief he's been making on Talk City 91.
Wow, that's why he calling. Hey. Boy. What flat you need Trump exposure, boy? Let's take his voice to come Santa Cruz.
Good night, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and to everybody out there. Wall Street, I stand corrected. Didn't Mrs. Prasad-Bissessar said that those the SEALs and them are coming in to help the Coast Guard, train the Coast Guard, and teach them things how to but you know she can't say everything, right? And you know, seeing about the mangroves and all the borders and them will left open, the porous borders and to help manage it, right? Didn't she say that? But I'm hearing some members of the Crayfish Posse talking about she bringing them to help find petty crime. Did she say that? It sees the PNM propaganda again in every nook and cranny, right? No. When Faris was Attorney General, Faris said he knew all the gangs. He knew where they're living, he knew where they were living, what they were eating, when they were showering, who they were sleeping with, what was their favorite fast food outlet, and what parts of the chicken they like. Right? Faris knew everything about them. And yet still, the gangs and them mushroom under the PNM. But they want to come now and point fingers at this government? No, you see, that is exactly what happens, right? They accuse others of what they are doing wrong. That is what they do. And now look at how many gangs now that we are hearing in this country, right? They have them in schools as well. They have them in schools. And that is why we wonder why it is the children, the school children, are behaving like juvenile delinquents and hyenas, and they have to put police in the schools for them. Because if the PNM had done something about the crime situation when they were there for 9.7 to 8 years, we might not be seeing all of this here today. but they did nothing, absolutely nothing, because we heard Hines saying that it was not his job, right, to keep the people of the country secure. It was the police, right? When Rowley brought in Lawrence Maraj and Mr. Perskler from England to help Faris with the hanging, Lawrence Maraj told him the people did not vote for the police, they voted for the government that is in office. So it's not the police have to see about fighting most of the crime fighting issues in the country. The government has to help as well. Well, that died a natural death. You never hear anything about it again because you see, he wasn't expecting that answer from Lawrence Maraj. Yeah? And if they had done their duty instead of studying to thief out the country and build vanity projects, we would have been a better place today. But now they want to blame this government for everything and they should clean it up immediately. Thanks, Wall Street.
Let me go back to the chat a little bit. Yes, especially there is still hope. There's always room at the altar. Truly not joking. Ask Holy Spirit to guide you, give wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And Tommy, your friend Patricia Wheat says Wall Street know all the gang was working CPEP. Did I say all the gang working CPEP? I misspoke, Tommy.
No, that's not what you said.
I thought it was the gangs in CPEP, the P, CPEP, N, URPM, and Patty. The report tells you about the gangs, and they talked about what the current government doing to get rid of the corruption in CPEP and URP. That wasn't a report from the UNC, you know. That was a report from the United Kingdom Party, UNPNM Fox. Or they don't like facts, you know. Or they don't like FACTS, or they like FAX. Yes? But, you see, we put Nicole in PNM school. We go put you, Patricia Weed, PNM Fox, Gordon Gangachana, Jaijan Joseph, and the Waffler, and the Leaning Tower of Pizza Ulrich. We go put a picture of all in PNM school. See that PNM school where they had there? We go put all in it. Because that is we already deserve to do. All you. But all you think our Prime Minister Kamala Prasad backing down from Scotland, the report she talk about Scotland, she ain't backing down. Listen.
PM wishes Scotland well on fraud squad probe by Anna Ramdas. Prime Minister Kamala Prasad has doubled down on her claims against opposition MP Keith Scotland SC, saying she wishes him well with the police probe that she says will be launched against him. In a statement to Parliament last week Monday, Prasad said a report had been made to the fraud squad to investigate Scotland and determine whether criminal charges should be laid for conspiracy to defraud, malfeasance, and corruption. The Prime Minister outlined a timeline involving Scotland and his chambers in a legal matter concerning the recovery of nearly $2.4 million in unpaid electricity bills owed to the Trinidad and Tobago Electricity Commission, TNTEC, by Flavoured Foods Limited, whose chairman was former PNM Treasurer Andre Monteil. She alleged that Scotland and his firm falsely represented that legal action had been pursued against Flavoured when court records showed otherwise and that the matter had become statute barred, resulting in the loss of millions of dollars owed to taxpayers. Scotland described her statements as very egregious attacks on his professional character and denied any wrongdoing in the handling of TNTCH's claim against Flavoured. He maintained that neither he nor his legal team failed to take the necessary legal steps in the matter and challenged the Prime Minister to repeat her claims outside Parliament. Scotland said the action is not statute barred because in 2024, the claim on behalf of TNTEC was refiled and a stamped request for entry of judgment in default of appearance had been filed. In response to questions from the Express yesterday on whether she would repeat her claims without the protection of parliamentary privilege, Prasad said That matter will soon be referred to the ACIB, Anti-Corruption Investigation Bureau, and Fraud Squad. I wish him well. She added that TNTCH's lawyers would deal with the matter. Persad, the censor, also claimed that there were other companies that received preferential treatment from TNTech. Many other companies, including contractors involved in the construction of WZYE House and businesses associated with PNM families, friends, and financiers.
What happened? Wall Street? No audio.
Not backing down. It's up to Scotland and them to prove she wrong. Only prove she wrong. Right? Simple. That's all you have to do. Yeah? And all you know so far, the Prime Minister batting 1,000. She batting 1,000. Mr. Florida, welcome.
Again, Mr. Hansen, Mr. Tommy and everyone. Yeah, well, you will put Patricia in the school, you know?
Yeah, I'll push you in school. I'll push you in school.
Yeah. Because, you know, she went to school, but first she didn't know she answered the question correctly. The teacher, she named two pronouns. Yeah, she, who, me? And she even know she answered the question correct.
Yeah.
But Mr. Hansen, I have a question for you and Mr. Tommy and everyone. If this everyone, let me say 100,000 adults in Trinidad and Tobago, and the government give each one of them $1 million, in 2 years, how much of them will still have money?
That's a good question.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because PNM never teach them about money management and how to invest money. So that is why PNM always have that hold on them. You give them something, spend it. And you know who did they spend it by? Correct. The multi-millionaires and them. They will never, only few of them will support the owner now, but 90% will support the other man. And you see, that is the problem within our black community. They don't want to see somebody rise because they will have a problem with that. You see, let me say, you look at it. I have to this gentleman get all them books and things. It could be a scam, it could be for campaigning, but at least the children gonna get something. But think about if you had get that building. People wouldn't have to wait for containers and it would have already been there. And you see, they don't think about it in that way. You know what they're thinking? Well, she's going to become a multi-millionaire. That's all they're thinking. Well, she's going to be a millionaire. And that is what they don't want. They don't like to see their own become a millionaire. That is why they have none. And the one or two they had who was millionaires, they destroy them. The same propaganda. All right, look on this.
Angela Darius said they refuse to give children laptops. They expect them to give Wall Street and empowerment building. Correct is right. Monica she read only fax in the chat. Someone wants to have fax in the chat. I don't know you could have sent fax in the chat, Tommy. I didn't know that. What? I don't know that. Just could have tried to open that thing you sent me there, boy. Like it's an opening, boy. PNM, Patricia Wheat said this government beg for work. Who the PNM? The PNM, Patricia Wheat. But anyway, folks, listen to this, eh? Patricia Weed, Angela Darius have a question for you. For you and PNM, Red Fox, and for Ganga Chana, Jaijan Joseph, and for the Leaning Tower of Pizza Ulrich, and for the Waffler. One question. When Bali J...
I was starting back to Bill.
Yeah, when Patricia Weed, could you give me your update? When Bali J starting back to Bill again? Eh? You and PNM Fox. PNM Fox, can you answer that question for you, please? before we go for the night. Oh, God, it's already 9:49 already, boy. I'm going to play this for you quicker. Folks, put your closing comments in the chats and your closing voice notes. A former PNM National Youth Officer sent a message to Kareem Marcel. Take a listen.
Marcel from Dane S.G. Wilson, former PNM National. A message to Kareem Marcel from Dane S.G. Wilson, former PNM National Youth Officer. Call for urgent action within the PNM, a test of discipline and constitutional integrity. As a former PNM National Youth Officer male, and in light of the silence emanating from our party's leadership, I feel compelled to publicly address the recent unfortunate and discriminatory comments made by the current PNM National Youth Officer Kareem Marcel, Member of Parliament for Laventille West. These public utterances have raised serious concern within the PNM institution, as they are inimical to our party's constitution and the values upon which the People's National Movement was founded. The People's National Movement has always prided itself on discipline, respect, and accountability within its ranks. When statements are made by party officials that appear inconsistent with these values, especially in a public setting, it is important that the party address them immediately, transparently, and responsibly. I therefore call on PNM members across Trinidad and Tobago to engage their constituency executives and request that they instruct their General Council representatives to formally request the convening of an urgent special General Council meeting to address the recent comments made by PNM National Youth Officer and Member of Parliament for Laventille West Kareem Marcel on a PNM platform in Laventille last week, which have been widely reported and publicly described both within and outside the PNM as discriminatory, raising serious concerns among members regarding their consistency with the standards and principles of the PNM Constitution. Article 2:10 of the PNM Constitution speaks to the elimination of discrimination in public life, and members have raised concern that the nature and tone of the comments are inconsistent with this fundamental objective of the party. As a PNM member, I have also personally experienced discrimination and hostility on social media from the children and spouses of UNC ministers as well as from UNC members and supporters and those of their coalition partners, including comments that I have perceived as discriminatory and racially charged. It is in that broader national context that issues of political language and conduct must be carefully considered by all political actors and actresses. While some may argue that Mr. Marcel was merely expressing the views of constituents, it is important to draw a distinction between explaining sentiment and making statements in a public capacity. In this instance, the comments were received as a public statement, and that is where the concern arises. As PNM Youth Officer, Mr. Marcel has a duty, when presented with sentiments from constituents, to educate and uphold the party's policy of non-discrimination. In this regard, concerns have been raised that he failed to fulfill the responsibilities for which he was elected as National Youth Officer. In addition, concerns have been expressed by members that the remarks as reported may be interpreted as suggesting future hostility toward political opponents when returned to government, raising further questions about consistency with the party's constitutional commitment to non-discrimination and fair political conduct in or out of government. 10 days have now passed since these comments were made, yet Mr. Marcel has not publicly acknowledged the concerns raised by a wide cross-section of PNM members, including his own constituency, regarding their consistency with the principles and standards of the PNM Constitution. This is not without precedent. During the 2013 THA election period involving comments made by then THA Assemblyman and PNM candidate Hilton Sandy, public concern was raised regarding remarks referencing a Calcutta ship. At the time, then PNM political leader Dr. Keith Rowley, in less than 24 hours, immediately publicly distanced the PNM from the comments, described them as inappropriate, and called for a public apology. The matter was subsequently addressed internally, with an apology issued consistent with the party's established practice of maintaining discipline and accountability among its representatives. This issue is bigger than any one individual. It goes to the heart of what the PNM stands for and how we wish to be perceived by the national community. Political differences must never be used to justify threats, victimization, or expressions of malice toward any citizen. Continued disrespect, disregard, and trampling of the PNM Constitution must stop. The PNM Constitution is our guide, and it must be upheld and respected by all members at all times. The General Council is the highest decision-making body of the party between conventions and is the appropriate forum for members to openly discuss this matter. At that meeting, representatives should consider a resolution calling for a public apology from Mr. Marcel and a reaffirmation of the PNM's commitment to treating all Trinidad and Tobago citizens fairly and with respect regardless of political affiliation. Silence is not leadership. Accountability is. I encourage every right-thinking PNM member who believes in the founding principles of the People's National Movement to make their voice heard through the party's democratic structures. I'm just
For me, and that's why they continue to say that Penelope Beckers is the weakest
leader thus far.
Weakest leader thus far. Weak. Not one comment. Yeah, but she didn't hear. That is the best she could do. Yeah? She couldn't hear. Right? Right? Well, it's inside, eh? What? Yep. Yeah. Just imagine. Patricia Weed. For a closing comment now. And let me know what's the status of Balize house now. Please. We're not even asking for a friend. We're not even asking. What is your question you asked, Patricia? What is your question? What is the question you asked? Yeah, Jenny C. Paul. And that is where we balance, Jenny. We balance here. We play. Look, we play. That is our PNM wrote that. And we play it. That is our PNM. PNM Red Foxy, Balize house finished built. Is that true? Tommy, do you know?
Maybe he knows something.
I don't know. Anthony Ford when Core get teeth ball street. Oh God.
It's supposed to be when cock get teeth.
When cock get teeth, that's what it is?
Yeah, cock like fowl cock, rooster.
I don't know. And Nick says, tell Weed the gangsters don't work in CPEC. They are contractors collecting contracts and doing nothing. Angela Davia say, Wendell strikes again. Monica say, Reed, you just threatened the PM. She don't have time for that. Kamala is a lady of class. All less I can say about you. Hey, bye. Michael Scotland said, Balize House will be going into receivership in a few years' time. That go be sad, you know, boy. Hey, Mr. Florida. Look, Patricia Weed. Oh gosh, Florida, I do like you. Have a little sighting, boy. Somebody have a little sighting, boy. Anyway, folks, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to give our closing comments plus your closing comments. Stick and stay. We'll be right back. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you. We'll be right back. I'm going away.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE WZYE LP 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, you, and WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m.
Good morning,
Monday,
God.
Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
And also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And don't forget, please share the live as soon as you get in.
Here's my closing comment.
Today is Tuesday, June 23rd. Father, I do not come before you simply to repeat words. I come to place before you the things that only you truly know, the thoughts no one sees, the worries I carry in silence, and the situations that often weigh heavily on my heart. But this morning, I choose to remember who you are, the God who remains faithful in every season, the God who sustains me when my strength begins to fade, the God who continues working even when my eyes cannot yet see. Therefore, I surrender to you everything that has been trying to steal my peace, every worry, every insecurity, and every burden that was never meant to remain upon me. May your peace rule my heart. May your presence strengthen my faith. And may I never forget that regardless of the circumstances, you remain in control of all things. Restore what needs to be restored, strengthen what needs to be strengthened, and help me live this day with the certainty that your power is greater than any challenge that may come my way. I rise by faith, walk by faith, and choose to trust that your plans are greater than anything I could ever imagine. In Jesus' name, amen.
From where I said this is it, the clock on the wall said that's all I like to say, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent. When talent does not work hard, and for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for your victory. Wait, Tommy.
My first reading is by Vincent van Gogh. And he says, "It's good to love many things, for therein lies the true strength. And whosoever loves much performs much, and can accomplish much. And what is done in love is well done." I'd like to say, you, the man in the mirror, you have to become that change that you want to see. However, if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Like I say every time, I love you all, love spending time with you, and look forward to spending more time with you on Thursday, God willing. I'd like to again extend condolences, comfort, and peace to the Thomas family.
So same here, Tommy. Condolences to the Thomas family, and may Bennett Thomas' wife rest in peace, and may God continue to guide and protect the family through this difficult time. So let me go to the chat and read the closing comments. Okay. So Gordon Gangachana, Jaijin Joseph said, talk to God and man, speak the truth, don't flip-flop, and this place will be better. Tommy, why the man doesn't make thing for him, talk about thing for himself? Why does he speak about thing for himself? Let me repeat that, folks. Listen to this. Gordon Gangachana Dryden Joseph says, talk to God and man. Speak the truth. Don't flip-flop, and this place will be better. You know what? You know what?
It's people like that who have us where we are today.
For real.
Jay Howlett says, a fool who knows he's a fool is wiser than a fool who thinks himself as wise. PNM Red Fox says, the multi-story administrative commercial complex, the Dr. Eric Williams Memorial Building being built on the adjacent ground, is the portion of the broader project that remains incomplete. So Tommy, anyway, you know what? Let me leave it alone.
Yeah, leave it alone.
Yeah, go leave it alone. Miss Santa Cruz says, till Thursday, God willing, stay blessed, stay safe, stay dry and hydrated, and stay away from liars like Gordon and the other PNM demons. PNM Red Fox says, Balize House finished built. Some people with racist views to pretend to like people from other races, especially to use or exploit them. That's what the PNM been doing to black people for years, PNM Fox. PNM been exploiting black people for years upon years upon years upon years. You didn't know that? Well, if you didn't know, now you know.
No.
Yeah. If you didn't know, PNM Red Fox.
Now
Tell
you
me,
know.
you didn't know PNM Red Fox. Now you know. Jenny C. Paul says, Patricia Weed, the poison you keep spewing every day will eventually come back to bite you. Negativity always circles back to you. Yeah, boy. Wow, Jenny. Jenny going after Patricia Weed, boy. Patricia Weed, the way you speak about others shape your mindsets, energy, and future. Choose mindful words daily because your tongue can either poison or transform your life. Yeah. Patricia Weed, boy. People gain you to help you, you know. Anjo says good night to all. Have a peaceful night. Thank you, Anjo. Eugenia Pundit says blessings to everyone and have a safe and wonderful night. See you all on Thursday, God willing. Stephen Dibadine says have a blessed night, WZYE family. Jenny C. Paul, closing comments. As we close, remember this program stands on facts, truth, and respect. Everyone here is family. We reject racism, embrace unity, and welcome honest conversation. Thank you very much, Jenny C. Paul. Facts is facts. Angie says good night, Walshik and Uncle Tommy and all villagers. Anthony Ford out the East says, good night, everyone, till Thursday. God bless. Be safe out there, my brothers and sisters. Thank you. Angie says, good night, Walshik, Uncle Tommy, and all villagers. Have a restful night. Santa Cruz says, their hate isn't your burden, it is their mirror. Keep walking your path. Your peace is your power. Michael Scotland said the village was on fire tonight until Thursday, God willing. Okay, let me see if there's any more here that just come in late. Jay Howlett says, do you know we are the last generation on earth that knows what life was like before AI? Santa Cruz said condolences to Bennett. May her memory be continued. So folks, there you have it. again, as before we go, we want to say condolences to our good friend Bennett Thomas, and may your wife rest in peace. And we're gonna play this song to close for you and your family. And we wish you guys all the best, and we wish you all God's blessings and all God's guidance. Right? So Bennett, enjoy the rest of the night with you and your